If you beautiful buggers are looking to buy some FIFA Ultimate Team coins, head on over to aweir.com and be sure to use the naughty little discount code DRG for a discount. What is going on, boys? So today we're just going to have a little chat because I've been getting so many messages from you boys saying, what do you make of all the KSI, the Rice Gun, the Sidemen, all this bloody drama going on? What are my thoughts on it? And a few of you asking, is it real? Well, honestly, for 100%, I don't know for definite, but if you use a bit of common sense, you can get to the bottom of it. So if you haven't got common sense, or if you just can't be arsed getting to the bottom of it, I'm here to help, because I'm going to give you my point of view and my thoughts on the whole situation. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't really know what I'm talking about, you will see recently JJ sent out a couple of tweets simply saying he was leaving the Sidemen, it was time to move on to bigger and better things. Now, I think a lot of people got upset because he could have just said, I'm moving on, I wanna, you know, just concentrate on myself and I'm leaving the Sidemen to concentrate on me. But I think the problem is the fact he said he wants to move on to bigger and better things. That's where a lot of people were getting a bit upset. Now, before we get into whether it's real or fake, people have to remember KSI, well, he pretty much is the Sidemen. Sounds a bit silly, he's one man, but he is the Sidemen. He made the Sidemen. Yes, he brought his mates in and they built something that you would never think was possible on a platform like YouTube. They have built something that's absolutely incredible. And yes, you do think, what can he move on to that's bigger and better than what they have built? They've brought out books, they can bring out anything they want and they will sell it out. They've done it before with like charity matches, as I say, the books, the pre-orders were incredible. And you know, they have done something very, very unique and something very special on the internet. But if JJ feels he's outgrown that and maybe he's just not into the, you know, the kind of silly videos they used to do. Now I say silly, they were amazing, like the football stuff. You could tell by JJ he wasn't really loving doing those videos. There came a stage where you could tell he wasn't enjoying doing those kind of videos. And we all know he's moved into the serious side of stuff. He's enjoying his music, which is again incredible what he's done with that. So to me, I could see where he's coming from. I don't think he meant it in the way bigger and better. I think it was just for himself. He wants to go into things that excite him and are going to fulfill his entertainment as a creator, which for him is his music. So my thoughts are he's moving to America to live with Rice Gum and he's going to start pumping out some music, which is what he wants to do, which is fair enough. But then we get into the whole drama shit, where there's diss tracks flying around, and this is where you start to realise this is all for the views. Now, has he left the Sidemen for definite? I don't know. Maybe he has. That won't be part of the drama. The drama will be bigger and better things, diss tracks going back and forth, the civil war as Keemstar's called it on YouTube. But I think the biggest key is, if you've seen JJ's recent video where he's in America and he's talking about, he shows his room, that he's living with Rice Gum and all this, and he talks about the reason he left and he starts blaming Bazinga. Now instantly you can tell it's not a bloody serious video. There's sad music playing and every time he talks about Bazinga, music stops. It's classic comedy on YouTube. Stop the music, act like you're serious, but clearly he's bloody not serious. And then even during the video, people are giving out about Bazinga, people that you won't even have seen in your life. It's people doing music with JJ, producers behind the scenes, just saying fuck Bazinga and all this stuff. And it's so blatantly obvious it's not bloody serious. It's a touch of genius. It was probably JJ's idea to come up with this. And so it's probably a thing, if he's leaving the Sidemen, it's not going to make the Sidemen irrelevant. Not that it would anyway, they're still all talented lads, but JJ leaving is a massive thing for the Sidemen. So leaving in this way, the Sidemen are blowing up. Everything about the Sidemen right now is blowing up. Keemstar's blowing up by bringing this news. And it's a touch of bloody genius. So, to clarify, I think JJ has left the Sidemen. And because the Sidemen are such a big part of his life, they're his best bloody mates, he didn't want to leave the Sidemen and everybody start forgetting about him, saying screw that, we want JJ there. So he's left, but he's caused such a bloody scene about it, It's making the Sidemen more relevant than ever right now. They are blowing the hell up. And as I say, I can't say it anymore, it is fucking genius. But as I say, that's what in my take on it, I could be completely wrong, but in my head, it makes so much sense. JJ gets to do his own thing, but he also gets to help his friends out by making them blow up even more than they have for the past few years on YouTube. Not all empty up here, boys. I think I've bloody nailed it on the head then. If you do disagree with me, let me know down in the comments below. If you do agree with me, be sure to smash a like on the video, and of course, spread it around everywhere so everybody can realise I'm a fucking genius as well. God bless you for watching, boys. Drop a like, sub if you're new, and I hope this has clarified a few things for you people that are a bit confused, or especially people that were hating on JJ for the way he left, because it's not real, boys. Yes, he's gone on to do his own thing, but he wants to help out his mates as well on the other side, which has worked to a T. Thank you for watching, boys. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Cheerio.